Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hi, I'm Suna Bilstead for Comedy Time, and I'm here to introduce the President of these United States. Not really. I just always wanted to say that. Instead, here's a random comedian.
By show of hands, anybody been to jail? Raise your hand. Been to jail. Oh, I'm the only black person in here. Thank you, Snoop. Thank you, Mexican version of Snoop. I appreciate it. The only real person in here to sit in the front row. I go to jail. Now, when you go to jail, Ice House, Pasadena, you gotta be hard. You gotta talk trash. You understand? I wasn't there talking trash. I got HBO. I seen Oz. I know what goes on, man. I know what goes on. You understand? I know what goes on. I got HBO. I walk in there, like, look! Ain't nobody gonna mess with me. There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. Know this. Full of mess, gonna approach me. Yo, Holmes, what'd you do to get in here? I killed one person 4 times. I'm hard like that, you understand? I'm hard like that. Mind you, I seen Oz. So they gonna approach me, we need to tell you something, homie. If somebody leaves an apple on your pillow, I mean you're somebody's woman. What? If somebody leaves an apple on your pillow, and you're somebody's woman. Like, man, I don't eat apples. I'm a vegetarian. So one day, Ice House, I walk back to my cell, true story, I'm like, Lord Jesus, don't let no apple be on my pillow. Please, God, Jesus. Who played too much? Who left a fruit basket on my pillow? Who left a fruit basket? Fruit basket! Apples, pears, bananas, mangoes. Ain't mangoes contraband? Some bull crap. A couple years ago, I used to have a job. I used to work at McDonald's. And y'all looking at me like, God, pretty tall to work at McDonald's. What do you cook, tall burgers? No, not funny. My boss kept pissing me off. He used to get me mad because I used to burn hamburgers all the time. You know, so he gonna yell at me, McGee, you ain't gonna never amount to be crap. I was like, cool, I'm gonna get you back one day. I'm tired of you keep yelling at me. So one day, ma'am, I waited, it was Friday, it was lunchtime, it was packed. I'm in the back cooking, he yelling at me, I got smart. I stripped down butt naked. I ran to the middle of the lobby, like, look, I'm tired of making special sauce. Everybody was like, food dropping out of mouths, it was ugly. I went to jail. It was a fruit basket incident. It was just ugly, it wasn't even pretty.
Hey, I'm Kirk Zippo, and you're watching Comedy Time. If you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy, I'll give you this one piece of advice. Stay out of LA! That's my territory! Here's another comedian.
You know what I love? I love talking to my friends who don't have kids, who have this fantasy about what kind of parents they're gonna be. My kids are never gonna watch those bad movies. They're gonna watch educational films. They're only gonna play games that are learning games. Let me tell you something, after like 3 years of no sleep, you don't care. You want the kid to shut up. You turn the TV on like, what is this, Cape Fear? Good. You're gonna sit down and watch something. You're gonna learn that you don't mess with the wrong man. You're gonna learn that life has consequences. Daddy's having a nap. Now shut it! And my boy, he's 4 now, and he just had a birthday. He got a tent for his birthday, which is very cute. But I found out that his favorite thing to do now in the tent is to sit in the tent by himself and play with his wiener. That's what he loves to do. He just sits in there for an hour, pulling it every direction. My wife's like, how long does this phase last? I was like, I don't know. With diet and exercise, maybe 80, 90 years. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it passes. I'll be in the yard in my tent. I'll let you know. And you get no time to yourself. You don't get to do anything by yourself ever. I used to wonder why it took my dad 45 minutes to make a poop. Now I know. Now I know. Do you understand? We would rather be in that tiny room with the stench of our own filth and deal with what is outside that door. Do you understand that? That's where you get to in your life? I love him, man, but Jesus Christ. And 2 boys, great. My wife wants to have another one, wants to go for a girl. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's try again, I guess. And I have nieces. I don't know. It freaks me out a little bit having daughters. I don't know what to do with that, you know. Because I have nieces, and I've seen that whole world. You know, I have a niece who just had a 10th birthday, and that's a whole other thing, man. Because I didn't know what to get her. Because I'm like, I asked my friend, should I get her? He's got a 10-year-old. I said, should I get her like a doll or something? He's like, no, she's past that. You got to get her like clothes. You go to one of those tweener stores in the mall and get her clothes. Have you gone in there? Have you seen those hooker starter kits? I'm not buying that for my niece. I am not. My Little Pony hot pants and Backdoor the Explorer. That's not happening on my watch. Let me tell you right now.
This next comedian will put you into an early grave.
He's so funny, he will set your pants on fire.
And Natalie and I will have to put the fire out.
Not that we're firefighters, we're comedians. I said we're comedians?
Well, we would look damn hot in a fireman's outfit.
Oh yeah, we would. Comedy time.
Comedy time.
It sucks dating when you're broke because you can't date beautiful girls. You know, gotta settle for girls more in my price range. So I've been dating a lot of homeless ladies. It's easy to impress, you know. Because girls are tough to impress, you know. I mean, they say girls know within 5 seconds of meeting you if they would sleep with you or not. And guys know even before meeting the girl that we would sleep with them. Oh, we got girls coming over? Awesome. I got dibs on Tiffany. But I try to keep it casual, you know. And, I like asking girls to lunch, you know, because if you ask to go to dinner, it just seems like you're trying to get a little action. So you say, hey, you want to go to lunch? Cool. I'll pick you up at 8. And I'll peel out. But I mean, I would like to have kids eventually, you know. I mean, it'd be cool, play sports and stuff. So I'll never marry a vegan girl. Because if you get a vegan pregnant, you get a boneless child. Can't play catch with that kid. What am I gonna do? Stuff him through the mail slot every day? It's boring already. I do go to the gym a lot. My gym's open 24 hours, which is cool, you know, but it just gets kind of weird, like late night, you know, because no one's there. Like, I was in the locker room, it's 3 a.m., and this guy was like washing his foot in the sink. And like I'm there, like I'm waiting right behind him, wash my in that sink. Now I got athletes. So, man, it's the worst. They don't make cream for that. You guys on Twitter? Me, cool. Don't do it, man. There's no one to follow. Mariah Carey's tweets are getting saggy. So stupid. No, but I don't know. I just I stay in a lot of hotels, you know, doing comedy, and it's weird when people are afraid of ghosts, because you know you never get punched by a ghost or nothing. Like nothing ever happens. You just hear them go ooh, and they're like, oh god. They're all afraid of like their reputation or their name, you know, like, oh dude, I don't want to stay at that hotel. So that girl got stabbed in the face, and now she stabs every face. Like, no, dude, that's not how it works. Like, that's why I want to invest in a haunted hotel. Just gonna give the ghost a better name. You know? Like, yeah, we're haunted. Say bandit. Don't be afraid. Just leave your covers off.
Hey, what's up? You're watching Comedy Time. Now, this next comic is so hysterical. If I were on a deserted island, all I want is a tape of their jokes. And some peanut butter ice cream. Watch, you'll see what I mean.
I ride the train a lot in the city because my career is exploding, and right? Sometimes it's crowded on the train. I'll offer my seat to an old lady. I'd be like, "Miss, would you like to sit here?" If she says yes, I'm like, yeah, I bet you would. This is gonna be my seat. I do a lot of riding on the train. I don't know if you guys ever like ride a bus or an airplane or something. You ever let people read a book or something and people try to peer over and like read along right on your stuff? Like how frustrating is that, right? I do a lot of writing. People try and see what I'm writing, right? That's my personal thoughts. I got so frustrated, I just started writing really disturbing stuff the whole time. And I just hold my notebook out far so everybody can see it too. I'm like, I really should have killed that baby last week. People on this train are so stupid, they don't even know it's gonna blow up in 5 seconds. I lived in this city about 5 years. It's a crazy city, man. It's wild. You see crazy stuff. I saw a guy just selling fruit roll-ups on the corner. That's all he had, just fruit roll-ups. He was like, fruit roll-up, fruit roll-up, fruit roll-up. I bought 4 because I love fruit roll-ups. This dude had every flavor. I saw a lady that drew her own eyebrows on. I think that's pretty messed up. I don't care if you shave your eyebrows, but I think to draw them back on is wrong. That's like saying, hey God, I can do better than you with this Crayola marker that I found. And yeah, I'm gonna look surprised from here on out. I went up to her, I just licked my thumb, smeared it right across her forehead. I was like, remember that you were dust, and to dust you shall return.
Hey y'all, it's Arana, and you're watching Comedy Time. So a guy walks into a bar and realizes that he just stopped drinking, and then he left. That was all. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta lower your expectations, folks. But fortunately, you can keep high expectations for this next comic. Check it out.
I find it really annoying when twins wear the exact same outfit unless they're conjoined. I was reading a book about prolonged hand cramps, and I just couldn't put it down. Playing the bagpipes is the same as saying, I don't care for others. I am opening up a spray tan salon for Hebrews. It's called Orange Juice. It's common now for people to use the phrase, it is what it is. I'm not sure what this phrase means, but I think it equates to, I'm not good at thinking, but I sure do like talking. Guess I'm gonna work the crowd now for a little bit. Take this guy, for example. Am I right? Did you know there are people with a mental condition whereby they practice self-cannibalism by eating their own flesh? I think this is a bit arrogant. It's like saying, I taste better than everything, and you can't have any.
Hi, I'm Rob F. Martinez, and I bet you're gonna love our Comedy Time comedians just as much as you love your puppy. If you don't have a puppy, don't worry, you're not missing much. They bark, they drool, they hump your friend's legs. This next comic may do one or all of those things, but at least you don't have to live with them. Check it out.
Older I get, less tolerance I have for stupid people. They're everywhere, aren't they? And they look just like the rest of us. I think there should be a law that if you run into a stupid people, you can give them a green hat. That way nobody else will talk to them. You know, when somebody comes up and goes, hey, working hard or hardly working? Here's your hat. We love stupid people in America, and I can't figure that out. We give them TV shows. Survivor. Oh yeah, you gotta eat the snakes and jump in the volcano. Yeah, you're a bright one. My all-time favorite show for the parade of idiots was Cops. How stupid did you have to be to get busted on Cops? I mean, if you go to buy drugs and your dealer has a film crew with him, make a better choice. I'm sorry to say it, but I hate stupid people. I want them to die. See, stupid people should become extinct because they just clutter up life for the rest of us. We have to put up signs for stupid people that the rest of us do not need. For example, if I see a sign that says, danger, high voltage, I do not need the words no trespassing. So I say, let's trick the stupid. Change that sign. Magical mystery tour. Come on in, baby. Our love of the stupid has caused us to become the most litigious culture on the planet because we give stupid people money for being stupid. This needs to stop. It only encourages them. Recently, a court awarded a man millions of dollars because he was trimming his trees with his lawnmower. The blade broke and hit him in the head. He sued the lawnmower company because they did not have a sticker that said, do not trim your tree with this lawnmower. This man should thank God every day I wasn't the judge. Would have been bummer, dude. Here's $10 for some bandages and a green hat. Now we're going to have you neutered because we don't want you making idiot babies. There are no idiot babies, just idiot parents. That's true. I think when people have babies, before they can take the baby home, they should take an IQ test. Yeah, if you flunk, you get a puppy.
Hi, I'm Mary Patterson, and you're watching Comedy Time. Hearing a good joke is like biting into your favorite dessert, minus the added calories and self-hate. Enjoy your next comic.
Hi guys, I'm glad to be here. Instead of at home on Facebook, that's what I would be doing. It's pathetic, I'm addicted to Facebook. I get invited to join a lot of groups on Facebook, and I decided that I'm no longer going to join any group that has the word sister in the title, just because I think it's ridiculous. Like, I got invited to join this group called Sisters Who Love Sci-Fi. No, we don't. We don't like science fiction. That's not a real thing. But when I got this invitation, all I could imagine was like a group of black women sitting around for 3 hours going, girl, child, have you seen Battlestar Galactica? I don't want to be a part of that. That is absurd. The thing is, when they have the word sister in the title of things, it's basically saying, hey, we're black, but we like the same things white people like, you know? That's all it is. So you see these groups that are like, sisters who love Nickelback. What? What is going on? Sisters who love Civil War reenactments. No. That is bad. That is bad. dating again, which is nice. And I had a date recently, and I told one of my white girlfriends about it. She got like really excited. She's like, "Oh, you can borrow my makeup." No, I can't. It's not a good idea to show up on a first date in whiteface. I'm gonna say that's a deal breaker, right? From the start. But I was in a relationship. I don't know if any of you guys have been in a relationship that's like so bad that it's had like its own True Hollywood story narration to go along with it. Just when Phoebe thought she hit rock bottom, the bottom fell out. That was the kind of relationship this was. I was dating this guy on Match.com, and it was going well. And one night after we had, we slept together. I don't know why I got weird about it, because I did it. Can't take it back. After we hooked up, he's an athlete, so he's very into his body. So after we hooked up, he was like, you could work out. And you know what? I wasn't even mad that he said like he was being mean and said that about my weight. I was mad because he only has 8 fingers. And I'm not saying that I'm better than him because I have all my fingers. But this dude is like the human equivalent of irregular pair of jeans that you get from Kohl's on sale for $12.99. You cannot judge me. That's all I'm saying. I mean, the thing is, it's like the closer to physical perfection that you are, the more you can complain, you know? Like girls with big boobs can complain about way more things than I can, you know? Like if I'm in a restaurant and I go to the waiter, I'm like, hey, these eggs are a little cold. He has the right to be like, well, bitch, you're just gonna have cold eggs then. And then I have to tip him 20%. That's how that works, because I'm an A cup. That's all I'm gonna say.